Well, so India won the ODI series versus South Africa after a disastrous test series. But I think fans would be even more happy with the way Rohit batted yesterday in that final game. And the return of Virat Kohli. Well, in that Australia series, those first two games where he scored consecutive ducks, people said a lot of things. His ODI form was also under the scanner, and was said that maybe it's time he should even call it time in the 50 over format. But then he scored a 70 odd in the final game, and here he is. Two destructive hundreds in the first two games, and then the knock he played yesterday. Yeah, he couldn't score 100 because there wasn't enough run, but the way he scored that 60 odd runs, the destruction he showed, and some of the shots that drive against I think Janssen, and that six against Corbin Bosch, that no look six which he stepped out and used his rifts, those rifts which has been famous over a decade or so. He used those wrists and hit the massive six over wide long on. That was a treat to the eyes. These were the shots he was hitting probably in 2016 when he was making runs for fun, even in the T20 format for RCB when he made those 973 runs. These were the shots he was playing. And it was the confidence, that aggression is back, that those shots, those big sixes, use of the feet, everything is back. And it was a proper series for Virat Kohli, 302 runs at an average of 151. Kuldeep Yadav was probably the pick of the bowlers. Prasidh Krishna also picked up quite a few wickets, but I think his economy and tendency to leak runs is still a concern. He's someone who doesn't always have a very consistent line of length, sometimes gives too much of width or bowls a bit short, tries to overcompensate, much like something which Braden Curse does for England, but he also picks up wickets. Well, Rohit also batted very well in that last game. And I would say Yashasvi Jaiswal and Ruturaj Gaikwad, these two youngsters got their opportunities and they made full use of it. Yashasvi got a brilliant 100 yesterday, while Rutu got another brilliant 100 in the second game. So these two guys also made full use of the opportunities. Now it's time to see how India puts in the 11 when they play their next ODI series, which is going to be next year, of course, when the Kiwis come to India. So in all, it was an ODI series which, of course, the fans enjoyed a lot after that horrific test series where they were whitewashed. Now time for the T20 series, and that would be another crackerjack of a series, with South Africa having too many promising young guns, lots of power in the batting lineup, some fiery bowlers, and India, as always, been the strongest T20 team over the last 1 or 2 years or so. Well, time for the T20 series. Till then, cheers, goodbye.